All right, we're gonna have to record this and post it
hear
later.
you, but you're low. But go ahead.
Sorry, guys.
Okay,
This is Richard from No Pants Profit saying.
I changed now to the
I guess we got no stream,
from my
but
earpods to the microphone.
This is what we're going.
Hopefully you can hear me.
Fancy
Double check
shit
and
internet.
test.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
sorry, guys.
I need to get back to you. Go down with my computer, come up, and we do probably another speaker now, and I come back again.
Go ahead. Go
Is it
ahead.
back?
Go ahead.
I need to get my bottle opener, so let's watch these fuckheads for a minute.
Happy to be here. Happy to be on the
call.
And I see also the co-speakers, Damon. It's Meta. It's the people we met in New York. It's such a great energy. So I'm back since 45 minutes. Jumping in the call now, right now. I didn't took a shower, and it was amazing. I'm still blessed with all the experience I had in New York, and I want to share this experience with you. So starting from Thursday, before we had, no, it was Wednesday. So sorry, I'm in another time zone. Wednesday, we starting Wednesday when we had our event with Bellator. And the event was for me one of the biggest and best events ever since we started the Bellator events website. Why? It was like, hey, we want to do this event in New York. We want to share this event with you. We want to do this event with a couple of big names of the industry. And I didn't expect that we getting sold out in less than 24 hours. And this was for me like, wow, what's happening here? And we started the event in the normal Soho Hotel in New York City. And the first speaker, and I'm glad we had him here, was Douglas Anderson. And also the people that were in the room, like our Mr. Energy, Damon,
yeah, you know who wasn't there? You know who wasn't there?
Meta,
Micah.
with the
Not
lot
Micah.
of
You know who also wasn't there?
in the room.
Hakan.
We were blessed.
Fuck you, Jurgen.
What he was sharing
You're just as
with
liable.
us, just from the Bellator event. We had on the Bellator event the daughter and the wife of our founder,
the kids
they were here. Ünsal, the CEO of Miracle
you guys
Cash
are all going to
and
prison.
A lot of people.
Prison.
Partner of Hakan, Estelle was there, so we had all the who is who in the room. And the best was we started one thing, and we never did this before. We started sharing this call, and we had more than 500 people attending on Zoom.
More than 500 people on the Zoom.
You, we're going to do this again and again. All our events will be shared. But
no, they won't.
One thing I can tell you, be there live so you can meet up the people. It's a different energy instead of sitting only in front of the computer. So this is the one thing. We started on Wednesday. The next day was the gala. And I would love to share
where we spend the investors' money
from the gala with you.
They spent all your money on the gala.
And we were invited by MetaTerra, and we did this amazing event.
Where's the MetaTerra branding, fucker?
Douglas Anderson,
Wall Street Capital used this as a scam. I love when scammers scam scammers.
All the corporate people from Miracle Cash and more, from MetaTerra, and of course from Bellator. It was an amazing event. And to go there to the Harvard Club, it's one thing. To be there, it's a complete different thing. It's like, wow, who do you meet? So it was not like only meeting some people. It was meeting the who is who in the industry.
The who is who in the industry.
In New York City, the people leading the country, they leading the world, the advisor of Donald Trump, all these amazing
of the
people
Führer Trump.
were attending to this event, listening to what MetaTerra, Bellator, Miracle Cash and more is doing.
The Führer is very
Here
angry.
we see at the Christmas tree Douglas Anderson doing the
Douglas
speech
is at the
with all
Christmas
these
tree doing his
people.
speech.
He is one of the
Yeah.
co-founders
Oh, look,
together
there's the
with
guy with the
Ünsal
hat. Here's
of
the hat.
USDT.
He's the guy
And
with
I
the
just
monkey.
want, of course, me and my good
They
friend
are
and
all
our
going to
vice
look very good in
president,
the orange.
Ray
In the
Vidrio.
orange, they will look
Leaders
fantastic.
were there. So I just wanted to share a quick pictures I made. We will have more
Professional
pictures following
pictures, they're
up
coming.
from our photographer, interviews, all this thing. But now just a quick sneak preview from my side, what I can share with you. It was amazing. The energy was great. And I heard we're going to do this again. From the energy from this event, finalizing
We're going to get this going up live so you guys can see it
2025,
and can
I
comment
can
live
tell you,
in
and
real
we will
time.
share this also in all chats
Stream key.
we have. We will have the best and the most powerful 2026 we ever had in the industry, in this company. And why I believe in this, I have been in a couple of companies, big companies, billion-dollar companies, and I know we're on the right time at the right place with this company. This is just my experience I want to share with you. We're doing the Dubai event. We will share it with you in the chat, in the events.
Copy the
We
clipboard.
will do this from the 12th to the 15th of January. Then we're following up after this. And again, you want to see, and you're going to see everything in our groups.
Let's try the stream again.
We start the 31st of January with our Momentum Saturday in Atlanta. Following up one day later in New York City with our Momentum. Be there and remember what I told you from our last New York event.
Call disconnected.
We were sold out in 24 hours. And we have still a couple of tickets left.
What is this fucker talking about?
We're going to be sold out as well. In Atlanta, 31st. In New York, on the 1st of February. And on the 7th in Los Angeles. So, take your seats, go online,
there we go.
Book your tickets.
I think we're okay.
It's going to be amazing. And I promise you also, we will have special guests.
Oh, there we go.
Special speakers like in the gala. It's going to be amazing. Following up on opening in March, Asia and Australia.
Good.
And we share
in our work meeting now. Come back a little bit later. Thank you.
Cities with you as well.
Thank you.
So it's not only about looking backwards with an amazing gala, with an amazing event on Bellator. It's always also looking forward to 2026. And my last words is, come here, invest, go with us. We're going to the next level
you lying sack
together.
Of shit.
All of us as a team, as an amazing community. Let's go into 2026 and start with this. I want to give the world back to our amazing Alton for the next speaker who wants to share more experience with you about the gala, about New York, about what happened there. So, Alton,
we're not even going to
want
pitch
to give the word back
guys.
to you. Thanks to the community and for amazing 2026.
Wow. Thank you so much for opening up the call. Truly appreciate the kind words. You know, as I'm looking at your picture and Ray, man, you guys are looking so dapper, huh? Looking so dapper. I absolutely love it. You know, I got jealous just looking at you guys for the mere fact I haven't done a black tie event in a long time. That made me jealous. Besides those who were in the room. So,
well, I'm recording
thank you for the kind words. We're going to just quickly do a quick overview. I know there are many on the call and they're saying they are hearing the excitement and
so much excitement.
Enthusiasm is contagious. So tell us more about this company. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, what we will do is share quickly with you about our company, how you are able to take advantage, and then we're going to come back. You're going to hear from some of the amazing leaders who were in the room in New York,
where it happened,
and
baby.
The impact it has had on their life over the last few days. So with that being said,
the Feds let them out of the U.S.
into our presentation that I believe everyone invited here is excited to see and hear more about. All right, let's just make sure that,
Well, if it's better, you can see it.
oh, let's just make sure everything is in order. I stopped to make sure, and here we go.
Oh. I mean, if it's better, you'll be here. If not, fuck. I'm watching it anyway. I got 4 beers and a bottle of Bacardi. Hey, Alton, dumbass. Your audio's not coming through. Alton Patterson, chief dumbass here.
All right. And we're good to go.
No, we're not. You're a fucking moron.
Provided does not constitute financial advice, investment recommendation, or an endorsement of any investment strategy. Investment involves risk, and past performance is not.
I made them put that there.
Always.
Oh, copyright disclaimer next. Hold on.
Advice of qualified financial professionals.
I'm getting my ass ready for how good I feel about the copyright disclaimer. Hell, spank me. Ready? 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 Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you ready? 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 If you record a crime happening, ain't nobody gonna sue you for recording that crime happening, because then they have to go into a courtroom and say that crime. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Copyright coming next.
Risk tolerance and financial situation before making investment decisions. This presentation includes general information only and does not constitute financial advice. Please consult a qualified financial professional before making
Come on.
any investment.
Come on. Come on. Oh, copyright disclaimer. Bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy. Take me to court, fuckheads. Take me.
All right. Welcome to each and every one.
I'm gonna read the whole
Again, a
disclaimer.
warm good afternoon to you guys. If you're having any issues with the audio, please bear with me. Don't want to stop the presentation. I want to go right through. However, I will do my best to see from my side what I can possibly do to make sure that it is louder for you. Again, my name is Alton Patterson, and I'm really humble and excited about being here. You have been invited as a guest to see and hear what everyone is excited about. What's this buzz about? And this is step 2 of a 3-part process. Now, I know you might be wondering, well, what was step 1? Do I have to have a special degree? Do I need a technical background?
A degree
The answer
in
to that
idiocy.
is no. Someone shared some information with you. It triggered your curiosity, and you said, you know, this sounds interesting. How can I receive more information on this company? And that's the reason why you're invited here today. Hence the reason why it is so exciting to speak to you about something that's dear to my heart, that's at the center of technology, finance, and timing. Now, I want you to ask yourself, you know, as you're sitting here today and listening to me sharing this information, how many of you wish you had invested in the likes of Bitcoin or Amazon or Apple if you were given that opportunity today again?
This fuckhead.
How many people are saying that? Man, I wish I had. Well, the reality about it is, you will have that opportunity.
You will
where
have that
you are
opportunity
sitting
again,
today.
baby.
I could tell you
Fucking
my opportunity
opportunity. I
came
hate the
in
word
June
opportunity.
of 2022 when a friend called me from the corporate side wanting to know if we would be interested in paying our brand ambassadors and our staff through cryptocurrency. Now, before you guys go panic, you can leave your wallets and purses in the other room, okay?
Yeah, I'm not going to ask you for $5,000
What I
until
knew
the
for
end.
an absolute fact, we had a problem. We were looking for a solution.
I'm not going to ask you for $5,000 until the end.
And to be able to pay our staff and our members with crypto, it only made sense for the fact we were
Let's see if we can do this live again.
businesses across multiple borders here within the continent of Africa. I jumped onto a
This
call
is
just similar to
Africa.
this. It was 4 a.m. in the morning for me currently in South Africa. And I listened to the CEO himself, Mr. Micah Thierd. We call him Sir Micah Thierd. As
Sir
he
Micah
presented the
Thierd.
information, and I could tell you I was absolutely blown away, sight
Blown
unseen.
away.
Had a conversation
This guy
with my
is like
wife
character
and
from Lion
also
King.
my business partner,
Blown
and
away.
we jumped on board. And I can tell you today, in 2025, as we turn
Blown
the new
away.
page going into 2026, one of the best decisions I have made in my 51 years of existence. And why is that? You know,
That's a
many
rough
of us
fucking
look
51.
at opportunities many times when it's presented to us, but we don't make a decision for the mere fact we don't have all the information. You know, my mom, a teacher, I love her dearly. She taught me how to go to school, work hard, go to college, get a college degree, and get a good job, and then raise a family on a stable income. But she never taught me how to position myself before things start
People
happening.
were going to scam.
How to identify
These aren't real books.
opportunities
Like,
like
this is not a
this
real
that you're
opportunity.
about
Fuck
to
the
see
word
this
opportunity.
afternoon, which I
Every time
consider
they say
a
opportunity, I
unicorn.
take a
So
drink.
hence the reason I say put on your thinking cap over the next 15, 20 minutes, let's say 15, 20 minutes, to share some information with you. And at the end, like I said, you will be required to get back to that person who invited you to the presentation. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and close my camera so
He's
I
gonna
could
close his
present some
camera.
information without me being on this side and you being distracted. All right. So first and foremost, let's talk about the crypto industries, ladies and gentlemen. This
Let's talk
wild
about it,
ride.
fuckhead.
You know, whether you have been watching it from the sidelines or jumping in headfirst, you have all seen it. We have seen it grow from a tiny beginning to a $4 trillion
$4 trillion.
global market.
This guy's like Miss
You know,
Cleo.
think
Fuck
about
this
this.
guy.
How many of you ever thought that you would see Bitcoin valued at over $100,000?
It's not over 100, fuckhead.
Each. Or what about countries accepting crypto as a legal tender? Or the big players, you know, the Vanguard, the BlackRock, the JP Morgans, the Warren Buffett, jumping into the mix. The reality about it is the revolution is happening whether you are ready for it or not. So let's get real for a moment. You know, the financial world is changing
Times
faster
is a
than we can
changing.
imagine. You know, people aren't going to the banks anymore and standing in the line in order to get cash for the weekend. They tap,
No,
they
they
swipe,
can't.
insert,
No.
or
Oh, I like to
they
tap,
run
swipe,
to the
and insert,
ATM
baby.
machine. You know, can you
Ask them out?
imagine the
That's
younger
great.
generation today standing in line? No. They live in a microwave society. It's about speed, access, and control at your fingertips. Now, here's the challenge. While there's a need for digital finance and its explosion that's happening, most people still don't know how to take advantage of it.
All right, let's see if we got
And
this.
that's where we come in as
I
a company.
want you guys to be able
You
to
see,
troll these
to
fuckers
put
with
it
me live.
real. It's talking about real world assets, talking about real world terms in banking. Think about, for those who are familiar
Fucker
with
turned off his stream.
Blockbuster. You know, if we were Blockbuster,
Blockbuster.
then we would be out of business today, because now
Yeah, no
we
shit,
would be
dumbass.
considered Netflix. And I can tell you this,
Netflix.
we're not just keeping up
People
with the
can't even
future,
speak proper
we
fucking
are
English.
actually building it. So ask yourself,
Ask yourself.
where do you find yourself
Ask
in
yourself
this shift?
where you'll find yourself.
That's the
Ask it.
question
Ask
to
it,
ask
baby.
yourself. Now, let's quickly share with you who we are as a company. See, Miracle Cash and More is a fintech technology company that
It's a company.
the reality about it is has created a full ecosystem for the digital economy. Now, we are licensed in North Cyprus.
Licensed in North
we
Cyprus.
Are
What the fuck
insured
does
and
that mean?
regulated. Let me repeat that. We are licensed, insured, and regulated through MiCA, which is the governing body of the European Union. Now,
Sure.
we have teams in multiple countries around the world, 150 specialists strong. You can find us in Europe, Asia, and the United States, along with physical stores in Amsterdam and Berlin. So ask yourself, when was the last time you actually saw a crypto store with physical offices that you can walk into? You see, we have investors in 6 different continents, companies in 13 countries around the world, including our token company in Switzerland, our holding company in Portugal. We have our banking company in Hong Kong, and just recently we have also signed our lease and getting ready for our major launch in Dubai for our Bellator.
A major launch in Dubai in the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus.
You
guys trust these fuckers?
Our president just shared with you. Now, Miracle Cash Technologies has completed the acquisition of MetaTerra, which is an OTC automotive
and
company.
it's on the pink sheet.
And through this reverse merger, what it has done is position the company to be listed on the lower Nasdaq. Now, this marks a significant milestone for the company and us as investors. So I would like to introduce you to our board.
Oh, you're
starting
bored.
with
Douglas said, Hakan
the
Torhan,
CEO and
the
founder
known
of
criminal.
America Cash Technologies.
Yeah, this fucker.
Founded in 2017. Hakan comes with a
What's
wealth
the
of
scam?
experience as an entrepreneur
It doesn't
and
matter.
strong banking
There is no
background.
product. There is
now,
no
I can tell
scam.
you,
What's
he's
the scam?
also
It's all
known
a
for
scam.
revolutionizing
That's all you guys need to
the
know.
ATM deployment in the United Kingdom with over 57,000
He got run out of the UK. He got run out of
ATMs,
Turkey.
and also
What are they pitching right
unifying
now?
the major Turkish banks through his innovative technology. Now, I'm about to share some information with you from this gentleman, Douglas Anderson, the actual chairman of MetaTerra and CEO of Wall Street Capital as well. And Douglas comes with a long list in his black book. I can tell you, just for his company, Wall Street Capital, individuals who are either sitting on his board or our clients are individuals such as the president of Microsoft, the COO of Boeing Airlines, the director of the CIA,
the director of the CIA is on his side.
Of Tommy Bahama, the co-founder of Costco, Jackie Chan, just to name a few. However, let me also introduce you to our board. I call them our board of Avengers. Starting with John Bear, responsible for telecom infrastructure. So you own a cell phone, thanks to John Bear's technology. If you are using streaming, Netflix, for example, thanks to John Bear. What about Google? Many of you use Google for almost everything on a daily basis. Well, when you do, the backend of Google, wide wine, that's his technology as well. Now, next to him, it's the gentleman, none other than Stephen Norris, who comes with a wealth of experience in private equity. He is known for running the Marriott Hotels, co-founder of the Carlyle Group, which is a $600 billion equity fund globally, and also one of the top advisors to the King of Saudi Arabia. Now,
fucking
Stephen
King advisor.
Moore is economics and former senior
advisor. If I thought any of this was real, I wouldn't be doing this right now, but it's all fake.
In his first term, and recently was also nominated to run the Federal Reserve, however, has passed that up based on personal reasons, but I can tell you, Stephen now helps to shape
he doesn't want to run the Federal Reserve. Fuck that.
And policy approach as a board member. Next to him is Senator Fernando Villalobos, the original founder of Kenworth Trucking. I'm sure you guys have seen these trucks going down the road. It's a subsidiary now of PACCAR, a publicly traded company valued at over $60 billion on the New York Stock Exchange. So when you're taking a look at these guys, it's important to understand
of this is real, guys.
They are. Last but not least that I share with you today is Paul Randall, experienced CEO with a proven track record in the credit information and risk management solution worldwide. He is also known and responsible for establishing credit scores in more than 28 countries worldwide, including where I am, South Africa today. Now, our President Jurgen has just shared some images from the actual event that just happened in New York. You will be hearing.
You paid for it as investors if you're invested in this fucking scam.
This is the board member club. Feel free to take a look by going to the website boardmemberclub.com. But you can see this past Thursday, I can tell you, it wasn't only historic for MetaTerra. It was epic, with over 400 plus attendance in the room, including dignitaries and heads of states, influential CEO, tech titans, tech crypto enthusiasts. The energy was truly undeniable. I can tell you it was such an added moment to have Brock Pierce in the room, who is the co-founder of USDT. Yes, he was in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see him here in one of the pictures in the orange suit. I can tell you that was
that's
exciting.
The guy with that's the guy who was missing his fucking monkey.
It was a global announcement that MetaTerra and its subsidiaries are not only here, we are positioned and ready for the new economy that's unfolding right before
Wait.
our eyes. So you got to
Wait.
ask yourself,
That was an
you're
event
at the
that
right place at
happened
the
already.
right time, but will you take the right action? I want to share with you a video that was recently done, an interview. I am torn
The
if I want to
fucking
play
president
the
of Northern
entire video
Cyprus
or
was
if I
at
just
that
want
event.
to play a portion
But
of the
Hakan
video
can't show
and
up
then
'cause
you
he's a
could get
criminal.
back to the person who invited you. So let me just start it and let me see where my heart leads. But this is a video that for those who are here, guys, put your thinking
Honorary
cap
advisory
on
board,
right
Doug
now.
Anderson.
Turn
Put your thinking cap
volume
on.
up
Yeah, man.
and listen
I think this
into
guy
this
is the
interview
lobster
that
from
was
the
done
Little Mermaid.
on the
The
New
seaweed
York
is
Stock
always
Exchange.
greener on MetaTerra's plate. I literally feel like I'm watching the fucking Little Mermaid right now. Let's see what scam they're going to put. And what is the scam? We still don't know. We've been watching this since it started. Well, that's a shit video. Great job, Doug. Not Doug, but I mean Doug's involved.
Here at the New York Stock Exchange for New to the Street and FinTech TV. Welcome. And we have the pleasure of having not one but two guests today. We have Pablo Rivas. He is the Senior Managing Director of Maxim Group's Investment Banking Division. Welcome to you. Ben Anderson, great to have you back. He is, of course, Chairman of MetaTerra Holdings, as well as CEO of Wall Street Capital Partners and Chairman of Liquid Rest Capital Airport. We have at least three, if not four hats. Great to have you both.
Great to be here, Monica. Thank
There are
you.
some exciting possibilities, collaborations that you are both considering for your companies. Tell us a little bit about that.
You know,
Oh, this is the video that Ed was talking about.
This has kind of reached a point where we want to reach out to a strong banking firm on Wall Street to partner with us and shepherd us through an uplisting process.
Scumbag Anderson!
Board as quickly as we can. I can announce that we've acquired a shell company. MetaTerra Holdings Inc. has acquired a shell company. We're going to reverse into that shell company, and at that stage, it's time for us to engage a great firm. And I've known Maxi for many years, and Pavlos is a good friend of mine, and I can't think of anyone we'd rather be with. So we're
These guys are all scumbags.
Trying to get that papered up and get on the road to success.
Get on up, get on up, get on
The
up.
great thing about Maxim is, as
Maxim?
I said,
Hold
they've
on.
been on the street for many
Hold on.
years.
Maxim? Let's see some
They
titties.
collaborated
Oh,
with
Dougie.
and closed
Dougie
around
right there.
18 billion in the aggregate of transactions last year, and they're
That's for you,
growing.
Dougie.
And they're also extremely comfortable in the
Wrap
space
this
that
shit
we're
up. I got
going in,
fancy lunch to
because
go
we're
to.
talking about tokenizing.
Come on, wrap this shit up.
Basically, with this airport, we'll have the largest tokenized asset in the world.
Wow.
And
Wow.
to have a firm that's
Jerk off them dicks
comfortable
from
in the
both ends,
emerging
baby.
market, comfortable in cross-listing, comfortable in crypto and tokenization, all of those things, Maxim's a perfect firm for that.
In fact, your firm had its roots in South African banking, and then
South
for 23
Africa!
years, you've been doing
Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
much more
Eh, eh,
in
waka,
other
waka,
areas. Tell me a
eh,
little
eh,
bit
we
for
are
folks
going
who
to
don't
sing
know
about
Maxim
how
Group. Tell us
it
the
is South.
backstory.
This is not South
Certainly.
Africa.
The Maxim Group was actually founded in 2002 as a spin-out from of investment banking division of investment.
These guys are all
South
scammers,
African
and I
Bank.
love to see scammers
And,
scam
since
scammers.
then, we're
I'm
an
gonna get another beer.
employee-owned
Let's listen to
firm.
these fuckheads for a
100%
minute. I'm gonna pee
employee-owned.
too.
We're a full-service investment bank. We've grown to about 250 professionals.
You'll hear me pee, maybe.
And in addition to investment banking, which is my division, we have I consider investment banking really to be the hub of a full-service bank. We have asset management. We have about 30,000 retail accounts comprising roughly between 4.5 and 5 billion of assets under management.
Yeah, you're hearing me
also
pee.
have
I apologize.
sales and trading.
But, I
and
mean, this is
capital
all full of
markets
shit,
on the
so you
equity
should really be
side.
hearing me shit.
And we have equity research. We have independent group of equity research analysts cover about
Ooh, beautiful
275 companies.
I'm not washing my
in
hands. I'm in
sectors
my own fucking
ranging
cabin.
from, really, it's all sectors. It's going from oncology on the healthcare space all the way down to infrastructure and basic
These
industries.
fuckers are treating
And one
cancer.
thing in particular that where we see this potential collaboration that's very exciting is that it feeds into certain strengths for Maxim. Infrastructure is a core strength
Heineken
for
in the
Maxim.
fridge. Oh shit,
Regionally,
where's the
Maxim
bottle
is
opener?
very comfortable in global emerging markets.
There's a bottle opener.
And Maxim is also very comfortable in digital asset space.
I gotta bust
which is
out the
relatively
champagne
new
after
space,
that.
But it's one that we're comfortable with. And financial technology and fintech is also an area we're comfortable with. Given that this opportunity marries all of those, it's one that we're very eager to dive into. And certainly to dive into Doug, who I've known for some time, it's a very exciting opportunity.
And as Douglas mentioned, your company has a specialty, if you want to call it that, in emerging markets. 40 to 45% of your business has, for years, done the very area of expertise. So tell me a little bit more about what's exciting in the emerging markets and why you enjoy business with that area.
Well, emerging markets is a fascinating area because what makes a market emerging in many cases has to do with demographic trends, right? And if you look at what makes America as successful as it is, you go back to the 1950s and 1960s. You look at the demographic pyramid. You look at the youth of that population, people coming into buying their first homes, buying their first cars, and that leads to growth. And that same, when you look at emerging markets, many emerging markets, including Romania, have demographic pyramids that are very, very similar to the U.S. at that period.
We do bougier hats.
So that makes it extremely exciting. We also have a team. We have the benefit of having a team that speaks multiple languages, has worked in multiple regions, and is comfortable working with multiple regions. I think that's one of the reasons why it's an area that Maxim has always traditionally been involved in addition to working with. Although most of our transactions in any given year will be for companies headquartered in the U.S., right? We are very interested in, and it's something that not only we're not afraid of, but it's something that we believe is a great challenge, and it's also consistent with where a lot of institutional and retail investor interest is in diversification and in investing and having exposure to emerging and growing markets.
This particular project is on its own the most transformative project that anyone, I guess, could imagine for Bucharest, Romania. It literally will triple the amount of airspace that can be served for that region. It will bring all kinds of trade options. Tell us more about that, Doug.
Yeah, I can't wait for the effects of what this is going to have on such
Fuck you, Douglas Anderson.
What I believe is a strong emerging Romania.
This is my...
why? Because the current airport...
Can I show you something far more important?
Look, for their potential.
It's a bunch of gold bills on a gold clip. This is worth more than the ball sweat on Douglas Anderson.
Zero cargo. The new airport we're contemplating, we're looking at 40 million passengers per year and 1 million cargo tons. So it'll have a significant impact on the region.
None of this will ever be real.
Working hard for years, developing great rail systems, great ring systems for the city.
Greatest!
Brand new roads that connect to this new.
I should put my gold in the safe.
And I picked fabulous name for the airport.
We need more gold?
We're going to call it
more gold.
Vlad III Bucharest International Airport.
We need more gold, don't we?
Of you that know a little bit about history.
We need more gold, though. I agree.
Vlad III has another name. He went by the name of Dracula, which was given to him.
By the name of Dracula. The fuck is wrong with this guy?
Emperor. And he's also the founder of Bucharest. And so not a lot of people knew that, he was a defender of the faith, really.
That's a massive gold note. That one's worth about $250 bucks.
Really,
who's going to get that?
Was a key historical figure for that country, and to give that moniker. I think a lot of people want to land in Dracula Airport, And
it's going to be Dracula Airport.
Absolutely, and so we're going to be announcing a token.
Oh, that's my favorite fuckhead.
And I think people will be very excited about that, and I can't wait to unleash that.
What is the scam? We don't know.
Yeah, this is a terrific asset to tokenize, and we hope we get Maxim to work with us on this.
Maxim?
In my opinion,
yeah, they got titties on Maxim.
Wonderful. And we're talking about cargo currently being driven across borders because it isn't
able.
It's
literally flown into Hungary and trucked across the border. It's really inefficient, and I think it's going to have a great.
These people don't understand crypto, let alone international commerce in the European Union.
virtually you're building a city around
The
this
fuck
airport.
are we
We're
dealing
looking at
with?
about a $2.5 to $3 billion investment to do the whole thing.
I have
50,000
gold.
jobs.
And in the span of
Gold.
2 years?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
We're moving very rapidly. Our first investments are coming in right now, so
Our first investments are coming in right now
Right. And you
from
have the
these
permits
fuckheads that are
and
watching this shit.
we actually have the mayor of the city, the village that this is going to be
The village.
located at, flying into New York for an event that we're going to announce that. And we'll bring him to the floor of the stock
village.
exchange and make that announcement. I don't know how much stronger we can get than that.
Right, absolutely.
We're very excited.
That's
about
me
this.
jerking a dick
Oh,
with 2
incredible.
hands.
Let's talk a little bit
I only
more
have one
about
dick.
what a partnership and a collaboration might entail. What do you foresee from both of you? We'll start with you.
Oh, for what I foresee after we're very eager to dive in, to meet the principals, and to do the diligence that we need to do.
Do
which
the
we're very comfortable
diligence.
doing. And for us, given that they're looking at, they're merging
Can I
into
put on
the
a
shell
suit
that
jacket
they've
and feel
acquired,
fancy for a minute?
we've
Hold on, let me
worked
find
on,
one.
we've
Let me find one.
very experienced
I
at
got a couple
working
suit
with
jackets.
uplists for companies with
Uplist
that do a
companies,
reverse merger
bullshit,
and then
bullshit,
doing
bullshit.
an
Hold on.
uplist
I need
into.
a suit jacket.
That's something that we're extremely comfortable with. So what we envision is a detailed due diligence
So this right here is
process,
my space suit.
exploring,
I think I need to wear.
the different
Look.
different risks, the different opportunities, really exploring those in detail, and then
Hello.
advising them on the best path.
I'm Mr. No Pants.
To go
I'm wearing a
public once
space
the
suit.
requirements, the
Having
necessary requirements are
cocktails
met.
on my shirt.
Pre-qualification,
Trying to
not
scam
just
you,
not just
but
on
I'm not.
disclosure basis with the SEC, but also for qualifying for the exchange. So that's
You haven't updated with the SEC in forever. Don't lie, you fuckheads.
Together with the principals and with the chairman, with Douglas, to advise them on the most expeditious path.
I have
And what do you
money
foresee?
in
Well,
gold.
the good news is we've both been down this road before, so this isn't our first rodeo. In fact, I have rodeos about 2-3 times a year. So
He scams other
we know what
scammers
we're
2-3
doing.
times a year. I love this guy.
Pablos
Douglas
and I are
Henderson. How
very
can you
good
not love
friends.
him?
I've known him for a long time. I have a high degree of respect for him. Yale Law, and he's one of the top guys over there. And
I love the people they pay to walk in the background.
Let me say, okay, I think you nailed it twice.
so we're very excited about it. And as Pablos mentioned, I mean, there's
I'm
a
wearing
lot
this
of
at the
work to
fancy
do, but
restaurant
we've got
tonight.
the top
That's my
guys in the business.
space
We've got Markham as an auditor.
Markham's not your fucking auditor.
Legal team, so that
I can call Markham. They never heard of you, Douglas Anderson.
Smooth and quick, and compliant, and that's what's most important.
Wonderful.
Jerk
And you
the dick
mentioned
with
that
both
it does
hands.
bring together
Jerk the dick
three
with both
aspects
hands.
of business that you excel in. You said global infrastructure, fintech, and digital assets. There might not be that many projects that have all three.
That's very true. Yeah, that's why I believe it's a project that, from the diligence perspective, that we're very comfortable diving into, because these are very disparate
I don't
assets
own a
that are
tie.
rare to be brought together into one project, and they're
But
three
I have a
areas
space
that we're
suit.
extremely comfortable with, that we cover. We
It's like
have
space suit. I love
research
it.
coverage in all of those areas. We have research analysts that cover all of those areas, and we've done a number of transactions in
Look
all
at the
of those
galaxies
areas.
by my butt.
And looking into these aspects and being
Oh, these
comfortable that we
people.
can collaborate, not just in the going public process, but also supporting the company.
You guys think I'm just a drunk, but no.
with respect to
I'm a
their
drunk that
goals.
loves to
We
watch
believe it
fucking
could be a
scammers scam
great
other
potential
scammers.
fit for us. So we're very excited about it.
Decades of growth potential, clearly.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, I mean, our board of advisors includes a co-founder of Carlyle Group, a $500 billion.
This is the huge video Ed Terranova was talking about.
Editor of Wall
Looks
Street
like a
Journal,
fucking nothing burger to me.
Economist who understands global growth and where we're going with this. And then some tech titans.
That's some global growth.
And we're also
global growth in your mouth, Douglas.
Blockchain titans and crypto titans. I mean, so we're covering all the bases, and that's what you need, really. You need a strong team. If you've got a strong team, you can make big results.
Right. Incredible impact. It sounds like a marriage made in heaven. Well, thank you so much, Pavel Bridas with Maxim Group. We appreciate you being here.
No
Douglas
one's ever
Anderson,
heard of
course, with
FinTech
Wall Street
TV.
Capital Partners and Meta.
Always a pleasure. Thank
More
you.
people
you,
heard of
and we wish you both the
No
very
Pants
best.
Profits.
Good luck. Thank you very
Problem
much.
is-
Thanks for watching.
We're 40 minutes deep and 3 beers deep. Alton Fuckhead, come on back, baby. Come on, baby.
Now,
We
guys,
love you.
if that doesn't have you on the edge of the seat, we need
Financial
to take a
freedom,
moment
I'm on the edge of my seat.
because this
I
is
need another
exciting
beer.
information right here. You know, now you might be saying to yourself, well, why should you partner with the company? What makes this fintech company different? You know, what makes MetaTerra, America Cash
Go
and
ahead,
more so
Bucker.
special? And it's
What
a
makes
great
them different,
question. I
baby?
believe, for me, there are 4 things. One, we're real and tangible. You know,
Step
many
1,
crypto companies out
cut a
there
hole
are
in the
just
box.
about website
2,
and promises, right? We
put your
actually
dick in the
have
box.
stores.
3,
we
open the
have
box. And
real
that's the way
products,
we do it.
real
It's my dick in a
services that
box.
solve real world problems. As a company, we bridge the old world with the new. For the fact, Miracle Cash and more isn't just about crypto; it's about connecting traditional financial system with the everyday user for
love
you
this
and
guy.
I. 3, when you take a look at this company, it's important to realize we're not just a customer. You are a shareholder. You're an owner, and that's completely different. And 4,
That's against
I
SEC
believe one
regulations. You probably
absolute
shouldn't say that,
fact,
Mr.
timing.
Brown.
You know, right now the world is just waking up to crypto and this whole digital finance, right? But the massive, they still hasn't fully hit yet.
Look, when I
So
finish
it
this,
means that you,
I have a decision
we
between-
are early, and early is where the biggest wins will happen. So just think about it. You know,
Bacardi?
if Miracle Cash
Oh,
was
God,
a
I almost fell
concert,
over.
everyone here, we have
got a
front
bottle
row
of
seats
champagne
while
now.
everyone else is stuck
is
in
this?
traffic or looking for
Merci.
parking. Now,
It's a brute.
Bellator.
Bellator.
Here's where Bellator comes in. The
gonna keep that out for a
CEO,
minute.
I'm sure you will be hearing from
Micah
him very
Turd!
soon, Sir Micah Third. You know, when he took a look at this company, he said, how can I get this to the massive? And that's how, when he introduced Cashflow NFT, it did great, and then they wanted to do something even bigger, so they introduced a Bellator, which is the exclusive marketing arm of MetaTerra.
It's the
and
MLM of-
its 24 entities under the umbrella. See, that allows
What does this even
everyday people
mean?
like you and me to own a piece of this darn fintech revolution.
Would it be
See,
great
we're
if
not
this was
just
public and
customers,
anybody could
we're
watch it?
shareholders, and that's a game
A
changer.
Bellator scam?
Just think about it as
gonna do
other
that.
fintech companies out there, the
finish this
likes
recording.
of Uber or Airbnb, Amazon. You know, Uber don't own the cars, right? Airbnb don't
Uber don't own the
homes.
cars,
They
eh?
provide the technology. Exactly. So there are many people out there from Uber who help to grow the company, from drivers to riders to word of mouth. But how many of them actually own a piece of the company?
None.
Almost none. You see, with Bellator, when you help to expand the
You're gonna be
company,
a member.
you are sharing in the profits. Now, there's so much about the company to speak about tonight. We're not going to touch on everything because we
This
want to
afternoon,
respect
sweetheart.
the time.
It's
And I did play
12:48
the entire
p.m.
video. However, just to highlight a few of these gems in the chest, you have Miracle Cash Exchange. This was founded in 2017. So yes, we have been around for more than 8+ years.
Well, Khan's been in
There's
prison
Miracle
since
Neo,
then.
which is a powerful all-in-one banking solution for global
None of this is
crypto
real, guys.
and fiat
None of this
transfer.
is
There's the
real.
Miracle CPU nodes. This contribute processing power, so you're
Oscar
able
Garcia.
to earn rewards.
You made this up on the stage in Miami,
Also,
you told me.
we have our Miracle Neo card.
You've
where
never
you're
shipped
able
the
to
fucking
spend
credit
your
card,
crypto
debit
like
card.
cash. We have our super token, which is the Phoenix token. Also
too much
used
beer.
as gas fees on our
We're gonna have to shift to
Miracle
champagne
chain,
soon.
which is a layer 2 blockchain similar to Ethereum and Solana, and where we have our native token on that chain,
Mirix
which
token,
is
named after
Mirix. Now,
Khan's
for those
daughter,
who
who
are
scammed people the other day.
crypto-savvy, you understand. For those who you're not,
The
it's
number
okay. Don't
of
panic.
federal
It's
agencies
organic.
I've contacted
All right?
about this
Now, we're going to
is
talk a little
wild.
more about Miracle
wish I could tell you
and
more.
how it's transforming
They're just waiting for Hakan.
this
Oh,
whole
I'm
point
sorry.
of sales
It's like Adele.
industry. And point of sales, we typically address it as POS. So let me quickly
Piece of shit.
share
Yes, that's
with
what the
you a
first thing they
short
said that's
video
honest.
on how you can take advantage here as well.
Oh, let's see the short video. Oh, not this video. We used to fuck goats. We used to fuck goats. But I've already posted this video. You know, there was a day we used to fuck goats. Then we trade for other things. Now, oh, chickens. We like to fuck the chickens. That's all. Oh, that chicken has just been fucked. Gold is the answer, baby. Crypto's bullshit because of fuckheads like this. The right answer is, look, it's literally gold. It's about $100 in gold on a clip from Alaska that's made of actual gold. Oh, look, we're not fucking chickens anymore. We're fucking baristas. Why do you fucking stream this shit on a fucking Zoom call? It looks like shit.
No more bank bureaucracy, no more endless paper. And security, it's not controlled by a few guys in a suit. It's secured by
Alton, you are awful at your job. You might as well just kill yourself.
Miracle Pay.
I'm on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean doing this. You can pay underwater. You can pay. Oh, I got a spacesuit. I got a spacesuit. I can pay. I'm in space. I'm in space. We're gonna sell ice to Eskimos, or tea in the desert. What is this AI slop? I love AI slop. 99.9% uptime. That's like my dick. These people. Very little words.
Join Miracle Pay today. Integrate the future of payments into your business right now.
Absolutely phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
So let's talk about
phenomenal.
Pay,
The crab from
which is a payment solution
lobster.
that helps people spend crypto like regular money. You know, thanks to strategic partnerships.
We need to get him to say
with
the
four
seaweed is
major
always
POS
greener
providers,
on somebody
speaking
else's
about
plate.
Ingenico,
You think
Pax,
about going up
Verifone,
to you.
and
That is a big
NCR.
mistake.
We allow these
I contacted
establishments
Ingenico.
to
They're on
be
their
able
app
to
store.
accept
There's no partnership.
crypto payments.
There's no partnership.
And we get paid from transactional fees.
They are listed on their app store.
This is one of the recent announcements. Ingenico, feel free to visit their website.
6 fucking months
ago.
ago.
Take a look around. You can see they're the first global market in over 120 countries around the world,
and everyone else.
with tens of millions of these machines. Now, it's important to note that just like going into a store and choosing to pay with your Visa, your MasterCard, Discover, or American Express is the same machine. Well, now, for the fact of our technology integrated into their machine, you now can use these very same machines to make payment. Let me share with you exactly what that looks like.
Oh yeah, you're gonna show how it works? You Micah piece of shit. You guys have installed an app on an Ingenico box and you say this is a real thing. That's Micah. He can't leave the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus due to sex crimes and drugs allegations. This is an Android device running a scam version of their app. Oh, look, it's not pre-installed. It's not anything like that. They installed it from the App Store. Oh, look, Google Play Store on that device. Oh, look, nobody's buying this shit, okay? Oh, Micah's being soft. Oh, fuck me harder. Sorry, Alton made Micah too soft. We can't even talk about him. Micah's also soft. He likes
Ladies and
dudes in his
gentlemen,
butt.
I'm telling you, as you're looking at the next POS machine that you will be paying, you will look at it differently, knowing that you have a
Oh, wow,
chance
they've
to
installed
get
their
paid
app
from
on a Pax
transactional
POS.
fees.
See that?
Now, Pax is another company, one of the other major providers out there, over 110 million machines globally in 120 countries. And again, it's the very same machines. We don't own the machines. We provide the technology that allows them to
You put a
accept
fucking app on their
crypto
app store,
payment.
dumbass.
That's simply it. And we get paid from the transactional fees that happen globally. Now, I think it's safe to say that companies like this,
what have you
they
shown?
don't go to Google or ChatGTP, right? They have their legal team that vet companies, making sure they dot their
Sure,
I's,
Google
cross
Hakan
their
Dorahan.
T's, look at who
See what
the
you find.
owners are, and most importantly, looking at the technology to make sure that it
There's
works.
no technology.
So it's safe to say when you look at this opportunity
shit.
and what you're
We have an
able to
opportunity.
take advantage
You know what that
of,
means?
you are
That means we're
truly
gonna pop a
in
bottle of
place
champagne,
where
baby.
that decision comes down to you. Can you spot an incredible opportunity when you see one? Now, there are
hate the word
multiple
opportunity.
ways how you can get positioned.
Wait,
come
are you
in where
pitching
you
a
fit in.
non-regulated
Warren
investment
Buffett said it
to
best.
non-accredited
He said
investors?
things you like to do should be your hobby, and things the world does should be your business. And I believe we are sharing with you
Woo!
the perfect business
That was
opportunity, or
fun.
at least the closest to perfect business opportunity. However, you have to make that decision. Will you
should get
choose
a glass.
right now
Let
to
me
take
classier.
advantage of the promotion that runs for another few days, purchasing one note for 1,200 and receive three, or our three pack where you're able to receive nine, or our seven pack where you're able to receive 21. Yes, it's buy one, get three for a limited time. Now, we do have other options, and what's cool about this is all these nodes, they are
like a champagne
sellable,
water fountain.
transferable, and
Oh.
inheritable. So it's not about building
Inheritable.
wealth for you. It's about building generational
Oh.
wealth, right? Now, we do have other options where it comes to our nodes from the Miracle CPU
Oh, you said
node.
you weren't
There's
going to
a
ask me to take out my
Phoenix
credit
code
card,
node.
didn't you?
There's our convertible CPU node for Italy and our Guardian node. Each of these nodes collectively, should you purchase them all, it's a total of $11,100.
Oh,
you
fuck.
can purchase them individually, or you can
I'm gonna turn
purchase
off my thing
them
for a minute.
together. However, for Bellator celebrating its 1
$5,000?
year
I told you that was
anniversary,
coming, didn't I?
this month, the company has put together a phenomenal promotion, slashing that price should you purchase them individually for only $5,000. And again, you could come in where you fit
FBI,
in, but if you think
CIA,
that was it,
you
there's
had
even
these fuckers
more.
in the USA
Guess
and you
what?
did nothing.
Check it out.
You did nothing.
Again, the real party is just getting started.
Did a kid pitch this?
An ultimate super birthday pack has landed. One Miracle Pay CPU node, one half Italy convertible CPU node, one Guardian node, and one Phoenix code node. Plus, you get a massive 200 Near X tokens bonus. Starts Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
No.
Don't miss the super birthday pack.
Exciting news is this promotion has also been extended. So guys, take advantage of that. I want to quickly share some numbers with you for the mere fact that you're hearing these numbers, you're excited about this opportunity.
This comes from a place
nothing
called,
is guaranteed. I'm just want to share some
Partner.
Conservative numbers.
They're not allowed to share this anymore, but guess what? We're sharing it right now, baby.
In December of 2024 was having 200,000 merchants. As you can see, just based on the partnership with Pax and Engenico, we have already surpassed these numbers, even in the 5-year, right? So just imagine just 100 million merchants decide, okay, we will take a look, but only 3% decide that they want to accept crypto payments. And this is globally, not locally. Many times people ask me, well, is this just in the US? Is this just in Africa? No, it's globally. All right? So 3%, that's 3 million. And just imagine only $5 per day is being spent. The annual revenue for Miracle Pay is over $5 billion. Now, these nodes are limited. There's only 210,000 of these. And 30% of the 5 billion plus, it's 1.642 billion that comes to the node owners. That means you and I get to split equally $1.64 billion. So divide that with 210,000, it gives you an annual payout of over $7,000. These are conservative numbers. What if this was 10%? What if this was $10? Then think about it. This is over a 7,000% return on your initial investment. So think about where you are, depends on if you're purchasing.
Nobody
this example is just based on the CPU nodes for 1,200. So what if you own 1, if you own 5, if you own 10? That's what makes this even more exciting. Now, it's always said word can be misleading, but numbers can never be denied.
These are all the people in their MLM pyramid.
While many of our investors are passive, I can tell you many are sharing this amazing opportunity and taking advantage of it. So it just comes down to you where you see yourself and how you choose to take advantage of this incredible opportunity in your hands today. Now, it's always said the future belongs to those who see possibilities before they become obvious. And I want to introduce you to a few of my friends who were in the room that when they saw this opportunity, for them, it just made absolute sense. So They were out in New York for a couple of days, and I can tell you what they saw. I don't believe that they are going to be sleeping anytime soon. So I want to bring a very dear friend to the line as well. This gentleman, he comes with a wealth of
Is that
energy, and
Ray?
I can
Who
tell
we
you
got?
when you hear him speak, you will know exactly what I'm speaking about. He hails out of
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oh, we got
He
the
is known as
Black
AKA
Jesus.
the champ
Oh, I
is
love him.
in
I
the
love him.
house.
That's Black
So without
Claus. He's
further
coming.
ado,
He's
let
coming.
me bring him
Black
to the
Claus is
line,
coming.
man. Let him share with you all why he is so excited
Black
about where we are today
Claus.
and where we're going. Mr. Damon Amin Meadows, welcome to the call, baby.
Thank you. I appreciate the Alder, man. I love what you're doing, beloved. Look, I got to start pacing because I'm still super excited. So excuse me if I'm walking. I'm just pacing my hallway in my home right now. But ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you. Like, I couldn't even explain the
I just want to have
reality
good
of what was
lunch.
going
I want
on
some
this
lobster for
weekend
lunch.
in New York, the Big Apple. Because soon I
That's
walked
Black
in the room,
Claus.
it was explosive. You know what I mean? The people were when Ray was talking on the board. It was just amazing. Just the people that was in the room, it just gave you that energy. And I tell people, it's one thing to see the events. You gotta be in the building. You gotta be in the building. So many people I met. Listen, everybody I met and took pictures with. Thank y'all. It's one thing to be on the
I
Zoom
want a
with you
picture with
guys,
Black
but to
Claus.
see you guys like in person and we
Hold on.
hugging and we taking pictures, it was
Hold on.
explosive. But the information and where we're
The Sora
going,
will help me.
you think I was excited before? I can't wait to the 8 o'clock call at night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight is going down. Saturday Night Live. But listen to me,
8
Douglas
p.m. Fuck,
Anderson,
I got
the
dinner then.
who's. I looked at the gala, the events with people that was going to be there, and the list was crazy. And when I say the world movers and shakers, I'm not exaggerating. And that's why I keep telling people this is not about no network marketing. This is about a legacy for you and your family. And when we start really understanding that, and we understand that Mr. Moore, Mr. Norris, Fernando,
Chuck?
it's Mr. Anderson, like it's really unbelievable to have these gentlemen really as our business partners. And I put emphasis on it because it's a dream come true. Like literally, presidents of countries, presidents of Fortune 500 companies is talking about us and embracing us and partnering with us. Like often I couldn't
No fast travel hangs
believe
with Black
the
Crypto Santa
building and the
Claus. Has a
energy,
great
and
time.
it was just
He
so
says on his
surreal,
lap
man.
and gets
So
free
thank
money for
you. I
life.
had I
Sora,
gotta tell you this part,
do
y'all.
your fucking
I
magic.
had the distinct
Do your
honor
fucking magic.
of bringing out the strongest woman we know, the mother of Bellator, Mrs. Hawkins Torhan. Listen, Hawkins' wife and daughter,
Hawkins had a
they stole the
toothache.
show.
Fuck,
I'm not
he
even gonna
couldn't
lie to
come.
you. She was speaking, and then little Miss Hawkins, she
She
was
doesn't speak English.
translating. It was
Oh,
just
little
a
Miss
beautiful
Hawkins.
event. So,
That's the
ladies and
kid
gentlemen
that
who've seen
scammed.
it live stream, next time be in the building. Be in the building.
In the room
I
where it
know
happens.
sometimes it's hard. We got to sacrifice, but I'm gonna tell y'all, great things happen when you show up. Great things happen when you show up. Great things happen when you show up. So, Arthur, thank you for letting me testimony.
I
We
just
have a
want to
lot
have
of
some
talk
lobster.
tonight at
And this.
8 o'clock, 8 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Arthur, take it away, brother. Thank you.
Hey, nothing but love, man.
Oh.
Every
Yes,
single
sir.
time.
Poured it perfect.
Appreciate it. Ladies and
Nothing
gentlemen,
but
you heard him
love,
say
eh?
8 p.m. tonight.
Sebastian the
So
Crop says
look out for
nothing
that
but
call.
love.
Get the details so you're able to jump on. I know we had some audio issue here today. However, we'll get that sorted next time. I got your back. The next individual I want to bring to the line is someone who continues to blaze the trail. This gentleman hails out of Orlando, Florida. He is building one of the biggest teams in the company as well. Comes with a wealth of experience in this space. However, when he saw this opportunity, he himself could not help but to say, you know what? I want to be a part of what this company is doing. And he has been here equally as long as myself. I think a little longer, eh? I think a little longer. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome the stylish, the one
another
and
black
only,
dude.
out of Orlando,
Yes, I love him.
Mr. Carlos with a dollar
We have
sign.
hats.
Carlos,
We have
talk to
hats.
us, man.
Look at this.
Thank you, brother Alton. Always,
Love
I love
him.
your presentations and
Headwear,
your
baby.
energy and character.
They're all going
and,
to prison.
Yeah, I was
going to
there.
prison.
The
It's great.
event was incredible. The energy, the leadership, you know, all I could say, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for Micah, uh, for him making that decision, where, yeah, he could have taken it another route, but instead he said, you know what? I think I found something that really could go for the regular folks.
That's the guy who called me an
And for the
alcoholic.
first time ever, this could be one of those technologies that'll be at the level of Google.
Guys.
But the difference is that it's not corporate.
In under an hour, I'm not an alcoholic.
It's regular people.
Not at all.
And the entire infrastructure, thanks to Mr. Hakan Toran, the creator and founder of this entire platform, also with his vision, allowing regular folks to be part of ownership into, I truly believe, it's going to be one of the most fascinating technology stories ever to be told. And instead of going the traditional route of corporate, they designed the entire platform for regular people like us.
That's illegal.
To have ownership and to ride that train. And folks, that room was so energetic. It was so incredible.
That's a black on the
top.
top.
Just listen to the chairman of MetaTerra saying we are going big.
The chairman, Doug Anderson, the guy who had to leave.
I believe 2026 is going to be the, like our vice president said, the tipping point. Point. That's where we at. And for those folks that are on the fence, I feel sorry for you because there's no reason for no one to be on the fence and still be watching us without taking action. It is the moment.
I have an espresso machine in my cabin.
The timing is right. The positioning is right. Like Alton said, man, you just got to take massive action. And that's what we're doing here. And,
very sad thing because it has no more alcohol in it.
I'm very grateful to you all, Alton, Ray, Micah,
don't worry, they haven't served my cabin yet.
Jurgen, and all the leadership, and especially my team. You guys keep doing what you're doing. Keep sharing.
So my bottle of wine was.
Share with everyone you can think of with
Space
your heart,
baby.
Because this is truly life-changing, and it is an opportunity to create a legacy.
Fuck
Alton,
the word
thank
opportunity.
You for the invitation. Thank you, brother.
Yo, appreciate it, man. I'm glad you made it back home. On behalf of the team,
these guys should all be in federal prison, but the feds don't want to move. Sorry, guys.
Thank you so much, Carlos. Hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, these are all individuals who made the sacrifice to make it into New York just to be among the crowd. I want to bring two other ladies up to the line.
Yes, the Asian lady.
They are
I like her.
able to share with you their excitement as well. I had an opportunity to meet this young lady in Atlanta. She comes with so much excitement.
Why do they let these people go in and out of the U.S.?
She considers herself an ambassador of the company as she goes out to share this amazing opportunity. And one thing I love about her, it doesn't matter the initial that's before her name.
White hair lady.
She is still a humble individual
Asian white hair lady.
To help each and every one.
This is live.
So I want to welcome to the line Dr. Denise Dukes. She's in the house. Talk to us, because I know you're at the gun.
No, black lady. Sorry. Not Asian white hair lady.
Yes, Alton, thank you so much for doing such amazing presentations, as Damon and the rest of the team and Derek and everyone, you guys, Amita and everyone keeping this company going strong and building strong. And just to speak on the gala, it was phenomenal. It was a phenomenal event, and I wouldn't want to have been anywhere else. Yes, this was an annual event that Douglas Anderson he puts on every year.
Oh, fuck.
I was personally invited by him to attend that night. I was actually not planning on staying, but when he extended the invitation for me to attend, I couldn't refuse it. So I had to change my flight and go ahead and attend the event. And I am so glad that I did. I was able to.
NaturallyOrganicU.com. Let's go.
This was not just
baby.
a social event. When you look at the images, when you look at the videos and the pictures, people were having a wonderful, yes, it was a festive time. It was wonderful, but there was a lot of networking going on, people. These are people that are millionaires and billionaires in this room at the Harvard Club. When you get invited to this event, you have something in your pockets to offer.
You don't.
And so when I was there, I was talking to people. I was talking to Steve Byer. I was talking to Fernando Bellator. And every time I spoke with them, they were so humble and so down to earth. You know, I want to thank them for, you know, being a part of our advisory board for MetaTerra. And they said, no, it is my pleasure,
You know what, Denise?
You know, to be a part of this. And as I just spoke with them about the things that were happening, and then I spoke to some of my other friends that were there who are billionaires and they're mining for gold. I won't mention a name, but I connected him with Douglas Anderson, and Douglas said, oh yeah, I've been meaning to get with him. So I said, here, you guys, now you are together. So it is just about networking. And the thing is, these companies, you know, are going to come on board and they're going to help us make more money because they're bringing their companies onto our platform because they see the opportunity to increase their revenues and tokenize what they have. One of my friends, he's a multi-billionaire, and we were talking, and he does gold mining. I won't mention his name so that, you know, we let the deal happen. But he wants to tokenize. So he's, like I said, this was very, very, everyone was super, super nice. Everyone was just beautiful. The spirit was wonderful. But remember, this was about you. So make the investments because this is the time to pull out all stops and invest because this company is going to skyrocket. We have, of course, we already know, we have the CPU nodes, the Italy nodes, we have the Budapest, Romania airport, Dracula, as they call it now. But there are so many other projects. You know, we have the Ingenicos, we have all of that. But there are so many projects that are going to be launching on our launch pad and our decks. And you will benefit from all of that just by owning a CPU node. You will benefit that financially, your family for generations to come. So this event was networking. Yes, it was social, but people were just in groups and they were networking and talking about how can they get involved, how can they make money with this, how, you know, and so forth. So, you know, just stay tuned and dig deep in your pockets because I'm telling you, you won't have this opportunity again.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Can we get the Asian woman with the fucking white hair?
Sing too. So the next time maybe we'll open up the call with you.
Don't do that.
Hey, a little birdie in the chat told me. Thank you so much. Appreciate you jumping on as well.
I've been here for an hour and 7 minutes.
Last but not least, I want to welcome to the line. I know she is on the go. She's driving and she said, Alton, I would love to be on the call. Once I have network, I will make it happen. This lady goes just like the other leaders who you have heard from. She goes above and beyond for the community. She helps each and everyone, regardless if you're in an organization. She is a multi-7-figure earner also in the industry and brings so much wealth to us as a community.
Come on, we're doing this live.
I want to welcome her to the line. I know she is out there in the airwaves. I see her. Mita Del Frio, where are you?
Can you hear me, Alton?
I can hear you. I can't see you, so that means you're not in a place where you can do a video.
Okay, so let me explain. Tuesday, I flew from Seattle to New York. Okay, I was really so excited and blessed and grateful to have been in the room on Wednesday evening. Of course, you know, we had Douglas Anderson talk, electric energy in that room. And then the meetings after the meeting, right? All the conversations going on and people just excited out of their
A white
minds.
hair Asian lady.
And then on Thursday evening, as well, to be in the room with the who's who, like everybody's been saying, talking about them. Then Friday morning, I flew for early morning from New York back to Seattle. And then Friday evening, I flew from Seattle to my place in Las Vegas. I arrived at my place in Vegas last night, about 11:30.
White hair Asian lady.
Got up this morning and
turn on your goddamn camera, bitch.
I'm now
I don't know if you're white hair
driving to
Asian lady.
Fresno. Left at 4:00 this morning, so I'm not going to turn on my video.
Turn it on, bitch.
Because I didn't take the time to put myself together. Okay.
Are you white hair Asian lady?
No
I think
sleep, it's all the excitement. But here's what I'm going to really, I want everybody to get, and it's about Thursday evening. I had the opportunity to, of course, speak with Douglas Anderson, with John Baer, with Stephen Moore, with Steve Morris, with Fernando Vildasola. Guys, I think about this. They see our company, our technology, what we have, our company, our business in a totally different light. They have a different perspective because of their expertise, because of their experience, because of their success track records. They're looking at it from a totally different perspective than we are. And so as I was walking and meeting these individuals, introducing myself, as soon as I said MetaTerra, you could see their eyes light up, that smile comes on their face. They are so excited to be a part of this project. And like Dr. D was saying, I was thanking them for being a part of the team, and they were saying, oh no, we're the ones, thank you for what you're doing. And they're so gracious, so down to earth. They were like, what can we do? Let's work together. We want to make, this is going to be huge for everybody. And this is where they were coming from. All right. And we are talking about, obviously, multi-billionaires here. So it was exciting to hear that kind of reinforcement in what we now in Bellator, what we know we have.
Bellator, what is that shit?
From them. And guys, the videos that were playing on all the screens all night,
it's all fake.
All about MetaTerra, PNIC, Murex. If you were
you guys
looking
aren't
at
stupid.
it, if you saw any of the videos, you would have seen that. That's what was going on all night. And so it was a very special event. And like Damon said, like Carlos has said, it's different to be in the room. Even if many did watch the live stream.
This is Hamilton, the room where it happens.
To make it to the live events, there is no comparison. You want to be bulletproof in terms of your belief in what we have.
This is a butthole.
Make it to the live events, and you just get a whole new level.
You get fisted in the live events.
A whole new level of energy
virtually
about what we have and what we're doing and where we are going. And that's really the message that I want to leave everyone with, and that is it's bigger than what you think it is. Okay, it's better than what we had ever imagined, and guys, we are truly blessed.
What do you guys actually
do? This opportunity and the people who are all involved at every level. So
I'm an hour and 14 minutes in.
Build
you
our
haven't said what you
business,
did, do you?
To the moon, because that's where we're going. So with that, Alton, I'll hand it back over to you. So thank you.
Alton, that is the
Thank
Sebastian
you
de
so
Crop.
much, Anita. As
Alton,
they say,
hey brother.
That's Carlos, Damon, Denise, and Mita messages, and they are sticking to it. Guys, before you go, I could not let us end this call without sharing with you how we lit up Times Square today.
Really? Oh,
Yep.
you bought it on the
If you are a
billboard that I
member,
said you could
look
buy.
in the group and you will see this video.
You
If you're a
fucking
guest,
bought it, you
then
piece
hey,
of shit.
that's us. Right there in the middle of
Hold
Times
on.
Square. Ladies and
It's on
gentlemen, we're
Telegram.
excited as always. Get back to the person who invited you to this call. We do have other calls that are happening on the weekend. Damien mentioned he's doing a call at 8 p.m. tonight. Tomorrow night on Sunday, I will be doing a call as well.
Time
but
in
there
the
are other
Times Square
leaders
billboard.
throughout the community
I said they were going to buy.
that will be sharing this information.
Oh, wait.
And I can tell you, you don't want to miss to be there.
Then
Most
you could
importantly,
buy
don't
time
come
on
alone.
NASDAQ
With that
billboard.
being said, we
best
absolutely
is
love
yet
you
to
all.
come,
Look
baby.
forward to seeing you on the pink sands in Bermuda, the purple sands in Namibia, the white sands around the beaches of the world. And don't forget to be awesome. Take care, everyone.
Alton,
God
fuck
bless.
you.
Bye-bye.
You're the crab from fucking, what's his name? From friggin', you don't know. Oh, look, the crab. Oh, the host has ended this meeting. You know what that means? I can still keep it going, can't I? Look, I'm in my spacesuit. Those people can go fuck themselves. Alton Patterson, everyone you've seen for the last hour and 15 minutes can go fuck themselves. Now, some of you might know me better as this guy. Sorry. The silly man in the captain's hat. Look, guys, I can't tell you what I'm dealing with the FBI right now. But I will tell you, I might be with them soon. Legally, Miracle Cash is fucked. Bellator is fucked. Boogie Golf Club is fucked. Cashflow NFT is fucked. Why did they change their name a bunch of times? Because they're fucked! You know what's funny? This is me. One guy on a cruise ship, a little bit of champagne left. I'm literally wearing a spacesuit. I love it. I love my spacesuit. You know what? Cheers, guys. This is Richard from No Pants Profits saying, don't believe any of this. Look, my subscribers, 28,000 of you. I'm looking straight in the camera. You'd never be dumb enough to believe this shit. But guess what? A lot of people are. Look, these books aren't real. A lot of you have asked me to read this book. How to be anti-racist. Anti-racist. New York Times bestseller. I need to take this out of my room. Despise suits and ties. I mean, I'm spacesuit. Despise suits and ties. For 17 years, I had been surrounded by suit-wearing, tie-cloaking, hat-flying church folk. My teenage wardrobe hollered the defense of a preacher's kid. It was January 17th, 2000. More than 3,000 black people and a smattering of Whitefoot's arrived that Monday morning at their Sunday best at Houghton Memorial Chapel in Northern Virginia. My parents arrived in a state of shock. I'm about to read this whole book on the channel. A state of shock. This is glorious. Oh, I'm going to read the whole book. Okay, why not? Oh, good God. State of shock. They're floundering. Son had somehow made it to the final round of the Prince Williams County Martin Luther King Jr. Orational Contest. I didn't show up with some white collar under the dark suit, matching dark like most of my competitors. I sported a racy golden brown blazer with slick black shirt and bright colored streak tie underneath. The hem of my baggy black slacks crested over my creamy boots. Oh, hold on. I have creamy boots. Oh, fuck. I've knocked down all my alcohol. Sorry. I'd already failed the test of respectability before I opened my mouth. My parents, Carol and Larry, We're all, all smiles. Nonetheless, they couldn't remember. Somebody saw me wearing a tie and a blazer. However, loud and crazy. But it wasn't just my clothes that didn't fit the scene. My competitors were academic prodigies. I carried a GPA lower than 3.0. My SAT score barely cracked 1,000. Colleges were recruiting my competitors. I was riding high, and having received my surprise admission letters from 2 colleges, because I was black, I added that, I'd heartfully applied to. You know what? Later in this group, you might hear me read. Oh, that's that asshole. Holy shit, I know this guy. How to be anti-racist. We'll leave that for another video. But today, the miracle cash fuckers. This guy. Oh my hat. My fucking hat. Wearing a spacesuit. And an MSC Explorer Attorney's hat. Look, guys. You've seen this in real time. I don't lie to you. This is Richard from No Pants Profits saying, I'm going to put some logos up that don't make sense right now. But when you wear no pants, the only thing you have left to lose is your spacesuit. Boink! We'll try and do a live stream from my phone in my spacesuit. Stay tuned. And when you wear no pants, the only thing you have left to lose is your spacesuit. Bye!
This is real-time crime.